Hansen, we've been way too out of touch. Things have been crazy, and it sucks that we don't talk that much. But I should tell you that I think of you each night. I rub my nipples and start moaning with delight.
Why would you write that?
I'm just trying to tell the truth.
This needs to be perfect. These emails have to prove that we were actually friends. I'll do it.
I gotta tell you, life without ya has been hard, has been bad, has been rough,
Kinky.
and I miss talking about life and other stuff.
Very specific.
Shut up.
I like my parents.
Who says that?
I love my parents, but each day's another fight. If I stop smoking drugs, then everything might be alright.
Smoking drugs.
Just fix it.
If I stop smoking crack, if I stop smoking pot, then everything might be alright. I'll take your advice, I'll try to be more nice. I'll turn it around, wait and see. 'Cause all that it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely me.
Are we done yet?
Well, I can't just give them one email. I want to show that I was, like, a good friend, you know?
Oh my god.
Dear Connor Murphy, yes, I also miss our talks. Stop doing drugs, just try to take deep breaths and go on walks.
No.
I'm sending pictures of the most amazing trees.
No.
You'll be obsessed with all my forest expertise.
Absolutely not.
Dude, I'm proud of you. Just keep pushing through. You're turning around, I can see.
Just wait and see.
'Cause all that it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely me.
My sister's hot.
What the hell?
My bad.
Dear Evan Hansen, thanks for every note you send.
Dear Connor Murphy, I'm just glad to be your friend. Our friendship goes beyond your average kind of fun. But not because we're gay.
No, not because we're gay.
We're close, but not that way. The only man that I love is my dad.
Well, anyway,
You're getting better every day.
I'm getting better every day.
Keep getting better every day. Hey, 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 hey! 'Cause all that it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely, miss you dearly. Sincerely me. Sincerely me. Sincerely me. Sincerely me.
The engines of the island of Sodor love pulling their passenger trains. Each engine is proud of the train they are picked and trusted to take. The proudest engine of all is Gordon, with his express, as he strives to be to the station early to show off what an important engine he is. Oh, how it feels to be the pride of the line. Truly I am a sight to behold. Tell me, driver, what's our arrival time?
We're a full 5 minutes early, Gordon.
Oh dear, we're late! I best speed up if I want to amaze the passengers. Hello, little Edward, and how is the slow lane today?
Safer than your fast lane.
Ha! But never as quick. Driver, how early are we to this station?
You're 7 minutes early, Gordon.
7? That's not... See? A whole 7 minutes early.
Well, although you are rather early to the station, there have been times when you haven't made it to the station at all due to some 4-speed accident.
What? But, look, Edward, if I am to remain the pride of the line, I can't have you making me look bad in front of my fans.
Well, actually, if we're using this silly concept of fans, then you were so early that they are James's fans. I mean, I thought they were just his passengers, but if you think there's some rock and roll fandom...
Whoa, Edward, so, okay, not fans then, but their respect of me is falling as we argue, and that'll never do. So, please, Edward, I hope you realize that you rely on fame too much, and what should be more important to you is an honest day's work. But okay, I'll bite. Why, Gordon, that was some speed you came in at, and you were only supposed to be here at past. That means you were how early again? Oh, I see. A whole 7 minutes early, my slow friend. Oh, I'm slow, am I? Even Percy catches on quicker than that. I mean, have you ever seen an engine go such a speed as me? Well, James was 8 minutes early to the station. Oh. Okay, this time we're going to get that record of being 10 minutes early. Come on, driver, full throttle.
We are, Gordon.
Oh, really? Well, I'm only going at 9:15. Goodbye, Gordon Slareback.
What? Spencer? What are you doing here?
Sorry, old bean, but you can't hold the tracks all of the time, especially not when it takes you so long to go over them.
Driver, we are not losing to him.
You already have lost.
Right. Let's try this again, shall we? There were no Ponzi engines around, so let's show everyone that yesterday was a fluke.
Oh, come on, Gordon. Even you know it wasn't planned.
Ah! Oh no, my track switches to yours! Spencer, stop!
No, I'm clearly ahead of you, so you stop.
Spencer! Order!
Duke? Duchess? Are you okay back there?
They'd better be. Luckily, neither the Duke and Duchess of Boxford or anyone else was hurt, but both Gordon and Spencer would have to be sent for repairs. Once the mess had been cleared up by Edward and James, Gordon and Spencer were put to the side whilst he was repaired, and Gordon explained everything to all the engines. The fat controller was furious at him.
Why did it happen, Gordon?
I was trying to beat Spencer, and then by the time I realized I needed to stop, it was too late. You knew it was too late before you even attempted to brake. So did you, and at least I tried to.
You're a menace to the railway. I'll be surprised if you're not shipped off somewhere you can't cause any harm. Or even better, scrapped.
Now, Spencer! He's right, I probably am going to be sent away. I might as well get some sleep before my long journey, but If I don't wake up, Edward, it was good to know you.
Wait, before you go to sleep, I still need to know why it was so important to meet him.
You really need that explained to you?
I have my suspicions, but I'd rather know for sure.
Well, I've been the fastest engine on this island for years and years and years. Well, ignoring when Thomas had a jet engine up his backside. But I'm respected for that. And then Spencer comes along and, well, he's a lot faster than I could ever be. So now I'm an old and outdated engine. What good am I to this railway anymore?
Oh, Gordon, do you not remember that conversation I had to you about this same exact thing when it was just you, me, and Henry? Look, the reason I've been acting so odd is because, well, you and Henry are a lot faster and stronger than I'll ever be, and you know it. So I'm just stuck here every day in the shed wondering when I'll be scrapped, because I don't stand up to the standard anymore.
Oh, my little Edward. So what if you're not as strong as Henry or as fast as me? You're still old reliable. There are so many things you do better than us. You have more experience, you're the best at handling the trucks, and whatever scrap or fight we get into, you're always the voice of reason. No engine is ever going to replace you, no matter where or what country they're from. We call you old reliable for a very good reason. Give a job to me or Henry and you'll either get the job done quickly or a mucked up job. But give a job to you, Edward, and no matter the obstacle, the job will get done no matter what. You don't have to be new to be reliable, you just have to be you.
I think it's time you took your own advice, friend, because it sure helped me out a lot. I went from a train waiting for something to happen to a train making things happen.
Well, as much as I'd like that, it looks like I won't be here much longer. What of that stupid mistake?
Yes, you will. I'll put in a word for you with the Fat Controller. And this old rust bucket has a bit of weight behind his words.
Thank you, Edward. You always were good at sorting out the scrapes and fights us city engines get into. I don't think Tidmouth Shed would have a single brick stuck together if it wasn't for you. Whilst Gordon was being repaired, he had time to think about two very important lessons he'd learned that week. The first was that being fast is never as important as being safe, and the second was that it doesn't matter if others are stronger, faster, or even more skillful than you. You just have to do your best, and that will set you far. Haha, welcome back, Gordon. And oh wow, look everyone, Gordon's a whole 5 minutes early. Although, you might need to go into the siding because, James hasn't even arrived yet.
Luckily, even without Edward helping him, James wouldn't have to finish the job by himself, as the Fat Controller had assigned a new engine to help him. First of all, James, I am very displeased with how you left Edward on his own and disrupted the photographers. However, your punishment will have to wait until this important job is finished, as I can't spare another engine to do it instead of you. Also, Gordon will be helping you and should be heading there after his morning express. Isn't that right, Gordon?
Can't Henry do it? I have to take the express.
Henry is far too busy, so you will have to take the express and help with the quarry job. I hope that you will not leave another engine to struggle on his own, James.
I won't, sir.
And James meant it. He was already worried about his punishment, although he was slightly relieved that he wouldn't be on his own, even though he'd be the last engine that he'd want to share a long journey with.
Ah, there you are, James, at long last. Let's get these trucks moving. I'll need a long wash before I go back to my express. Yes, Gordon. Right away. It's a shame the photographers aren't here. They could get some shots of me pulling this train instead of little you.
James felt too ashamed to argue back. They worked all day long, stopping for breaks when Gordon had to go and take the express. James didn't mind the breaks because it meant he could have a break from Gordon's complaining about how it wasn't proper for him to be pulling a goods train. Finally, the sun set and James headed for home to get back to sleep. James had never shuddered more at the thought of the next day as he did that night. He knew that he would be back with Gordon's complaining for another full day, but at least it would be the last. But when James came back the next day, Gordon still wasn't back.
Huh, that's strange. He's usually not late, and the last express was hours ago.
Ah, James, there you are. Gordon said that he was tired of waiting and left there with a line of trucks. We tried to stop him, but wow, I'm sure you know the rest.
Oh, looks like I'll be handling them on my own after all then. Although at least it'll be a more peaceful journey without Gordon.
James was struggling, although not as much as Edward, but it was enough to make him feel even more sorry for Edward having to manage it by himself. James was tired, but happy, until we got to the hill.
Oh no, I can't do it either. I'm sure that I'll fall down this hill. And then the Fat Controller will be even more cross with me when he sends me for repairs too. That's if he does, obviously.
Don't worry, I've got it.
Edward! Oh, thank goodness you're here, but how?
Well, turns out when you've had as many repairs as I have, it's easy to see what had gone wrong with me. Anyway, enough chit-chat, let's get up this hill, shall we? When I got to the quarry, Gordon was there, out of breath. Ah, hello, Gordon. I hope that having to take over my job wasn't a problem to you.
Oh, it was really no trouble at all. Oh, sure sounds like it. Glad to see you're back, Edward.
Thank you, Gordon. It's good to be...
Because that means I don't have to be around these filthy trucks anymore. Goodbye, little engines.
But Gordon!
I wouldn't worry too much. The journeys were a lot more fun with you anyway. And I promise this time I'll work with you as a team.
We make a team together.
1, 2, 3.
We go full steam together.
Him, you, me.
Best of friends forever we'll be.
Yeah, yeah.
Better together. We need our friends nearby us,
Every day.
so they can help and guide us.
Every way.
And we know there's a place they will stay.
Yeah, yeah.
Forever beside us. Well, there's nothing that I couldn't do when I'm steaming along next to you. We make a team together.
1, 2, 3.
We go full steam together.
Him, you, me.
We roll along together all the way.
Working together, they made up for lost time and were quickly back to the quarry.
Oh, look, the photographers are there again. Let's show them what a team hard at work looks like, shall we, Edward?
Yes, we shall.
It's just improper that I have to bear around all these disgusting trucks, and that means I'm grouchy. Be prepared to hear this 250 times. I shall be working at 5 grouches per minute.
I must admit, James, when I saw you couldn't manage the hill on your own either, I was a little relieved.
Oh?
Yes, because all the time I was being repaired, I was worrying about the fact that I couldn't get up it, and it has meant my use was running out quicker and quicker. But when I saw that you couldn't either, I realized it wasn't me. It was the hill and trucks instead.
That's why I'm getting old too.
What? With you looking as magnificent as you do? I wouldn't think so.
Hey, you don't look too bad either, old-timer. Why, is that a new coat of paint you have too?
Yes, it is, James. Yes, it is.
Well, looks like that was the last one.
It does indeed.
I'd say it's time to head home. Unless there's a job that you need to do before that.
Oh no, I wouldn't think there is. After all, I was meant to be just resting today after the repairs.
No, you sly old boy. Looks like someone was more tired than he'd care to admit.
Well, I don't blame him, to be frank. It's been quite a tiring day.
Yes, eventful too.
Thank you for today. It really helped me feel... Oh well, it doesn't matter.
James? 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 James! Oh, what?
Right, good to see you're finally up. Now, I said that you would be given your punishment after the job was done, and I haven't changed my mind. However, I have since heard from workers that you, Gordon, did the exact same thing, and for that reason you shall receive a punishment too.
But
As for your punishment, and from what I also hear from the worker, Gordon, you shall especially like this one. You shall be taking over all Henry's truck work for a week. You, James, shall do his work at the quarry, and you, Gordon, shall do his dock work.
But what about the express, sir?
Ah, yes, I almost forgot about that. Where did you go once you left the quarry?
Well, I went to rest.
I thought as much, and due to your slacking off, Henry shall take the express, and you can do the work he was supposed to be doing in that time. For 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
Now, I hope you two will realize that hard work is far more important than being selfish.
I'll make you proud again, sir. I want to be a really useful engine again.
Now that's a good start. Now go and prove that you can be one. Both of you.
Thomas, you're the leader. Come on. Okay. They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8. Shunting trucks and hauling freight. Red and green and brown and blue. They're the useful crew, that's who. All with different roles to play. Round Tidmouth sheds and far away. Now Stanley's joined this friendly pack, but who's this coming down the track? The list is long, it never ends. James and Percy, Huff and Puff. And Emily, she knows her stuff. Henry, Edward, what a pair. Yeah. Toby, like I say, he's square. Gordon thunders down the line. Everyone's a friend of mine. That's right. Come on. Thomas, he's my number one. Shining in the morning sun. Where small and strong is all the rage. So handle Rusty, Mighty Mac. Whoa. Fearless Freddy at the back. Rheneas and then Peter Sam. Scarlowy, Duncan, he's my man. With Mr. Percival in charge. No work's too hard, no job's too large. Yeah, Thomas, he's my number one. Shining in the morning sun. So Team Davis, Bertie, the really useful crew. Just engines full of steam. There's Jack and all, he's building team. Tipping stones and digging roads. Filling trucks and loading loads. Sir Topham Hatt, he keeps an eye on every engine passing by. Everything is tickety-boo, cause out in front is you know who. Yeah, Thomas, he's my number
Hey, Gerald, why over by those trucks? There's nothing we can do but wait. Until what? Another ship sank? So the topper mate wants he's ready by the end of the week, and another ship won't get here in time for that. Surely it can wait a while longer. He probably just said the end of the week to keep you on your toes. I told you you shouldn't have come to work drunk last month. Usually I'd agree, but with these blimmin' engines constantly having accidents and destroying our hard work, the island's very short on trucks right now. I did notice Bill and Ben with less trucks than usual. And as for when I was drunk, if it wasn't for that episode, I wouldn't have wandered off and discovered that track. Ah, there goes the E2 cars. Did you know that only 10 E2s were made, and they were made between 1913 to 1916? They were also made in Brighton. What are you saying? Oh, my humblest apologies. Did you misinterpret what I said?
If you're gonna speak, then speak English.
Excuse me, why do you know all about Thomas's glass? Ah, hello there. You appear to be intoxicated.
He's like, acid?
Intoxicated is when someone has a lot of alcohol.
Oh, so drunk.
Yes, that's another word for it. Right, I'm gonna go get an engine and take you to the workshop. But driving under the influence is not permitted. And that truck was right. You almost went straight through this very building. Who cares? It was worth it for the very unusual steel bars I managed to extract from him. I suppose. And it means that these new trucks will not only be smart, but a lot stronger too. Let's see Oliver try and rip these trucks to pieces, eh? I'm not sure. There's something very weird about them. Oh, please. On an island with talking trains, a bit of steel is odd. You make a good point. Of course I do. Now, if you just let me get back to work. Hey, Gerald. Don't worry, I'll be more careful with these ones than the last. Although, it wasn't really my fault. Don't you worry, Percy. Even if Henry went headlong into them, they'd not be broken. These trucks are the strongest trucks out there. They might be even stronger than you. Stronger than me? A truck? I'd best be off before I start believing your mad ramblings. Wait, just before you go, Trucks Batch 7SB, welcome to the island of Sodor. The trucks were very useful, not only because they were stronger, but their intelligence was useful too. Toby, stop! The points haven't been set to where we want to go.
Huh? How would you know?
2 reasons. One, I can usually hear the rather audible clanking of the points being switched, and I can also see the lever is in the wrong position up there.
Oh, stop being so troublesome.
I'm not, just slow down and see. We will still be in time, and if you don't and you go down the wrong track, we will be very late.
Why am I even doing this? Oh, you were right. Sorry.
My oh my, you must be one of those intelligent tropes I've heard about. Yes, that would be me. Well, I never. I thought you were just a story.
one day, the truck's ego grew just too much. If we could run this railway by ourselves, yes, these stupid engines barely know what they're doing. We could easily take over. And how would you move around the island exactly? Oh, did we not mention? It still allows us to move all by ourselves. Can you see anyone around the boys? We're clear. Oh my! All we need to do is wait for the points to not be against us, and then we'll have our chance. Gerald, look, we have to destroy these trucks. Whatever for? They just don't seem right with me. What rubbish! I'm not joking. They always make me very worried whenever I'm nearby. They just seem too smart for their own good, like they're up to something. Hey guys, Sam thinks the new trucks are conspiring. Look, there's nothing to worry about, and even if they were, what can they do? They can't even move anywhere unless an engine's attached to them. I'm warning you, this won't end with a happy ending. Oh, Gerald, I'm afraid of the trucks. I also think the dogs can't look up. Idiot. I mean, just look what happens when I switch their points. Oh, this is a bit stiff. What train is coming through at this time of night? Wait, guys! Our points have been switched. Our chance has come. Huh? Must be jammy brakes. Good job Sam wasn't here, or he'd have been spooked. Right, I better get out of here. If anyone found out I'd been tampering with the lever, I'd be fired for sure. Trucks! Trucks, of all the things I have to do, it just had to be trucks. Oh, my luck is just great, isn't it? I wonder when that engine will be coming to move us. You know the plan, right? Yep, wait here till we can see an engine, and then I'll charge straight at it before any of the guards can do anything about it. Just in time, too. Here comes Gordon. Charge! Gordon was so busy grumbling that he wasn't paying attention. Until he heard a maniacal laugh at the truck. Runaway train! There's a runaway train! It's no good braking, Gordon. You're finished. What on earth? I should have gone through that truck, not been derailed about it. And look, it's completely unharmed. Both Gordon and the truck had been derailed, but only Gordon had been damaged. With a lot more trucks on the rails, the trucks and their plan continued. Having learned that their plan had worked, they set about derailing other trains too. Hello, Gerald. I mainly came here to say that you've all done a splendid job with these new trucks of yours, and I shall like some more of them. So, we've all been speaking about our accidents, and we've discovered that the situation was the same for all of us. A rogue truck rushed towards us and derailed us, but it was completely unharmed. Wait, what? It's like Percy said, sir. We can't think of why or what is happening. But they must have something to do with each other. I knew I was right. Right about what? Those trucks have been plotting something. I didn't know what at the time, nor did I have any proof, but now I think it has to be something to do with you engines. I should inform the engines at once. I knew something was weird up there. There was just too many accidents in such a short space of time. But what can we do? The engines fought and fought, until finally, I've got it!
Yes, Thomas?
We can trick them into a siding at Brendam, and then the cranes can put them on a flatbed or a ship, so that they can't go anywhere. Then the Fat Controller can decide what to do with them while they're out of harm's way. Everyone agreed. I knew that if there was more than one of us, the entire fleet would come after us. This is going to be a good day, boys. The free down of our checklist. Everyone, start braking so that we don't fly off the tracks. But we shouldn't fully brake. We can't let them catch up to us. Now! Switch it now! Oh no! Everybody, brake! Bust my buffers, they didn't stop in time. They'll already be too far down in the sea to bring them to shore again. News soon spread and eventually all the engines were repaired, which meant that finally the island went back to normal. Some of the engines hated trucks even more than they did before, and all the engines now knew the capability the trucks had, which gave a whole new meaning to the nickname of troublesome trucks. Gerald was given a very strong warning, and one last chance before he would be fired, whereas Sam received a promotion. This and the recent events resulted in a hatred between the two workers.
I'll get you for this, Sam.
But overall, everyone was happy on the island of Sodor for a while. As for the trucks, Salty tells ghost stories of full moon nights when their spirit waits in the siding, quietly wailing. Everyone assumes it's just his imagination, but whether it is or not, I couldn't possibly tell you.
Hello, Henry. Your fireman looks tired. Is he ill?
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. I've instructed him to fill me up with as much coal as possible.
Why?
I've been reading.
You've been reading?
Yes, the Necronomicon.
What's the Necronomicon?
It's a book of how to summon demons and especially the devil.
What? Why would you want to read that?
Because I'm trying to summon old Lucy Lucifer.
Okay then.
I was expecting him to freak out then. It's no fun summoning the devil if I can't get little engines with him.
Percy, are you okay? Well, no, to be perfectly honest. What's wrong? Henry's trying to summon the devil. He's what? Why on earth would he? That's not the scary part. I'm terrified to know something scarier than that. I really want him to succeed. And I have no idea why.
Goodbye, Percy. Thomas? Thomas? Oh, I was looking for support here, you know. I come to you and say, oh, help me with this, old friend. And you say, oh, not a problem, buddy. I know just what will cheer you up and... Oh...
I'm trying to hold my breath. Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand. Will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough. Never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough. Never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough. Never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough. Never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough for me, for me, for me. For me.
Another year over, where do they go to? It's a mystery. Now it's December, so much to remember before Christmas Eve. I'm already late and my train is delayed, disruption on the line. I race into work and the place is berserk. Yes, it's Christmas time. I wanna find the greatest gift I can give my family, but right now I don't have time to breathe. The streets are chaotic, the shop's idiotic. There's a queue for the queue. A granny's taking her time at the front of the line.
91,
92. There's a party at work and the manager's twerking inappropriately. To top off the day, another train is delayed. It's a catastrophe. Christmas time is here. I'd like to spend the time with the ones I love so dear. I'm trying to find the greatest gift I can give my family. I don't have time, there's only one of me. Tell me, how do people do it all? I'll never get it done. If only there was a way to be in two places at once. Wait, that gives me an idea. If I wasn't alone, what if I had a clone? I could do so much more. It would all be a breeze with a couple more me's. I'd have time galore. I wanna find the greatest gift I can give my family. The greatest gift I can give is me. Now I can meet with the boss and empty out my inbox all simultaneously, leaving me time to spend with my family and friends where I wanna be. I wanna find the greatest gift I can give my family. The greatest gift that I can give is me. I wanna find the greatest gift I can give my family. The greatest gift that I can give is me. I wanna find the greatest gift I can give my family. The greatest gift that I can give. The greatest gift that I can give. Me.
Percy, Diesel and James all want to go to the washdown.
But I'm clean!
Where the hell are we?
Oh God, I'm in the middle of you two. It looks like there's a hell after all.
But Emily is blocking their way.
Hello, Emily!
Ugh, Scottish engines. She will have to move before any of them can get there.
Excuse me, I've only just arrived. This can wait until after I've had my washdown.
Who do you think will get to the washdown first?
It'll be probably me.
Here comes James. That's not right. It's...
Here's James!
But how will he get Emily to move? Back her off, you pesky tart! Scotland should have left the UK, then you wouldn't be here.
He's blowing his whistle at her as loudly as he can.
That's not very kind.
Too right, isn't you, pig?
Emily doesn't move.
I wasn't gonna move anyway. I've not even had my washdown yet.
So James can't get to the washdown. Now Diesel is going to have to try. What will he do to get Emily to move?
Hello, Emily, and how are you doing today? Oh dear, I'm very, very sorry, Emily. I didn't mean to...
Diesel is trying to shunt Emily out the way.
What? No, I'm not. I swear I'm not.
That's not very kind at all.
Neither is you getting me into trouble.
And it isn't working.
Maybe that's because I wasn't trying to shunt her.
Emily has put on her brakes even harder.
Aye, and that bump gave me a bloody headache.
So Diesel can't get to the washdown.
The one time I'd try and be nice to you stinking steamers.
Yeah, well, if you wanted to go first, you could have easily got there before me. I mean, look how close that shed is.
Here comes Percy. What do you think he will do?
But I'm clean! We all are! Oh, okay then! Hello, Emily!
no good.
Nintendo Switch cartridge.
Percy isn't whistling or trying to send Emily out of the way.
I don't think that's the problem here.
Percy's asking kindly.
I am. Oh wait, that's how I get through. Would you please mind moving, Emily?
It's worked. No, it hasn't. People with Tourette's haven't sworn at me as much as that.
What? Yes! I get to go to the washdown first!
But I don't want to. Stop! Emily is moving into the siding. I haven't even had my wash yet. Percy will be the first to the washdown, and all because he asked nicely. I should have been the first. He didn't ask nicely. At least I was only rude.
Splash, splash, bubble pop! Make sure the water's nice and hot! I don't like steady Eddie! The animation is retarded!
Here we go. There's nothing I like better than getting wetter and covered in bubbles and foam. Either first thing in the morning to help to stop me yawning, or at the end of the day to wash the grime away. Oh, splish, splash, splosh. Ooh, I like a lovely wash. Bubble, dribble and pop. Make sure the water's nice and hot. Whoa, lovely. The brushes spin and splash me, working very hard to clean me. Just wait until you see me with my paper nice and gleamy. Yeah! Splish, splash, splosh. Ooh, I like a lovely wash. Woohoo! Bubble, dribble, pop. Make sure the water's nice and hot. Super! Either first thing in the morning to help to stop me yawning, or at the end of the day to wash the grime away. Yes, wash the grime away. Oh, wash the grime away. Go away, grime. No problem.
Your body, face, you know